you must have seen a torch. If you look inside its glass when it's switched off, you will find a tiny electric bulb in it. This is what a torch bulb looks like. Now, why am I talking about the torch bulb specifically? It is because I will be showing you the easy way to light up the bulb using a single electric cell. But before that, we need to know a bit about this bulb and the cell that we'll be using. Let's talk about the electric cell first. The electric cells come in many different types. The type depends on the chemicals used inside the cell. AA, AAA, D, C are the common types of cells or batteries used in everyday life. AA-sized electric cells are common in households, and hence we will use this to light our bulb. Besides the text AA, you will also find 1.5V written there somewhere. Here, V stands for volts. This is important. We only take that electric cell which has 1.5 volts written on it. They also come in different voltages, but we will not use them here. You will learn the important concept of voltage in your higher grades. Okay, so we take a AA cell of 1.5 volts. This cell has a small metal cap at one end and a metal disc on the other side. Plus sign is written on the cap side and minus sign is on the opposite side. What does this imply? It implies that this is the positive terminal of the cell, while this is the negative terminal of the cell. Every electric cell has two terminals, positive and negative. Okay, so this was all about the electric cell that we need to know for now. Now let us understand the light bulb of a torch. This tiny bulb is similar to the large incandescent bulbs that we find in our home hanging from the ceiling. Then why are we using a tiny bulb instead of this usual bigger ones? That's because we want to light it up using a single 1.5 volt electric cell. This cell cannot light up the bigger ones. But why? Because of different voltages. The voltage of these bulbs range from 120 to 300 volts, while the voltage of this tiny bulb is a mere 2.5 volts. You will find this value written on the bulb. Any bulb with a voltage of less than 3 volts will suffice for our experiment. If you look inside its glass case, you will find a thin wire supported between the two metal rods. This is actually the filament of the bulb. When the electricity flows through the bulb, the filament heats up and glows. Yes, it's actually only the small filament that glows and produces so much amount of light. One of the two thick rods or thick wires that support the filament travels deep inside and is connected to the base on the opposite end. The other thick wire, as we can see, is connected to the side of the body. Yes, it's connected here to this swollen up region. The two places where these wires end are in fact the two terminals of the bulb. What do terminals do? They allow the flow of electric current inside the bulb. Electric current enters from one end and leaves from another. I hope you have a brief idea about the 1.5 volt electric cell and the small torch bulb. In the next video, I will tell you how you can light up this bulb using the electric cell.